Jeff, you guys get back from the bye week. How'd the guys look out there?
We're good. I mean, we're a little rusty, obviously. We've had a little time off from the weekend, but our energy was good, and we're flying around, and you can tell conference play is about to start.
We talked yesterday about the tackle spot with Jalen Garth out. Where does Demetrius Allen figure into that picture?
Well, Demetrius has been here forever. He can play any of those spots. So there's no doubt that Meach will be ready to go. And whether he starts or not, we'll see. But he'll be ready to go if needed.
What does it say about him that, the amount of time he's been here and kind of that flexibility to be able to step in any role when you need it?
Yeah, it's huge for Meach. I mean, he's such a good kid. He worked his way into the starting lineup, had a terrible injury. It took him a long time to come back from it. He is back to 100% now. It's just a matter of, when we put him out there.
Is Jonah Miller back working for you guys? I know he had an injury in camp.
He is. He's not all the way back yet, but he is practicing.
And then Vanley's the other one at that group that we haven't talked about much lately. What's his status going forward?
He's practicing. Did Coach Keeler ask you just to give me my whole injury report to Temple before we get there, or is that just good journalism?
Well, you guys are doing those now. Are you excited to get an injury report out there on game day? What do you think that's like?
What do you think?
Jeff, I wanted to ask you about Robert Henry. The more he's continuing this special season, what do you expect from opposing defenses?
I mean, they're obviously they're going to pay attention to him. They'll have some stuff for us, there's no doubt. We got to have the next play off of it.
Jeff, we're talking to Ty Milton today. What is your impression of kind of how he's handled the move to safety this year and stepping into that role in a big way?
I'd say he got off to a slow start, rusty, but man, he's really coming on right now. That play he made against Colorado State was a big play, and I bragged on him today. The champion has the ability to play one play longer, and he played one play longer, and the whole mood of our entire locker room's way different. And everyone talks about that play because it was the last play, but so was the hand team when McEwen knocked the ball out of bounds, and so was it when Dangerfield down there making tackles on the punt team, and all those kind of things that people kind of forget about, or the great zero check that Owen made, got the ball to Robert, and gave him a chance to go do that. So there are a lot of plays in that game, but obviously you asking about him, that reminded me of that play, so that's why I commented on it.
What was it about him that you said maybe he could fit at safety and potentially thrive there? Was it something you saw in his skill set?
Yeah, he just is so physical, so aggressive, and just he loves the game, man. We've had a lot of success with body types like that position. He might be shorter than Rashad, so we've done pretty good there with pretty short safeties. Sorry, Rashad. I know you watch this stuff. Love you, brother. Proud of you.
How did he respond to making that move? I know kind of late in your career it's tough to have to potentially make a shift like that.
Yeah, I told him he had a real chance to start, so he was excited about that. He's been nothing but great. That's what's great about this team, man. They're good kids, man. I've got a good group of guys, and I really want them to do well because they deserve it. Because they're good boys. They're good young men. They don't like to be called boys. They're good young men.
Coach, last year, conference plays where you guys saw a lot of the close games slip away. Now that you've seen one kind of go through the hoop, so to speak, does that give you confidence going into conference play?
You're talking about the ones early in conference. I guess you forgot about those last, 5 or 6. But you're supposed to do that. That's what your job is. I'd be a fool to tell you that losing helps, because it doesn't. But we've won a ton of close games here. I saw what Kyle said the other day. We've been in 40 games out of our 70 where we're in a one-possession game in the fourth. And I think he said we're like 26-14 or 24-16, whatever that is. So we've been through a lot of these battles here, and we play a tough schedule. But yeah, those games last year that you're mentioning were very painful. There's no doubt. The past is a point of reference. It's not a destination. So you've got to use the past to learn. So obviously we go back and review our past, but just because you've done that before, either way, doesn't mean it's guaranteed win or guaranteed loss. You just got to look at those, and we've made those necessary adjustments to fix what we thought were the problems last year, and we've seen that we're better for that. Now it's time to go get conference play and try to get one.
Jeff, what do you think we'll see out of Owen this week?
What you always see. I mean, a kid that's very prepared, hardest worker on the team, most unselfish guy, toughest guy on the team, battling his tail off. That's what he does every week.
With the passing game, are you pleased with how often you guys have attacked the deep and intermediate areas of the field, or what is that distribution supposed to look like?
Whatever scores more points and whatever gets the ball down the field better. So obviously we have not been very good at any of it right now. So we got a lot to fix.
Jeff, the Spurs are starting basketball practice, I think today. What do you think about the hometown team there?
You know, I got enough of my own problems, but I do love the Spurs. So, you know, I've been the patient one of the group. I won't mention which one of my buddies here that's interviewing and asking questions that thinks we're going to win the world championship every year is, and that might be a slight embellishment of my buddy JJ, but I did tell him this is the year we were fixing to get back in the mix of this. And the West is very tough. So what does that look like? You could be anywhere from 12 to 6 and not be very far apart. And, you know, I'm hoping for obviously the same thing you hope for, but I think realistically we will improve from last year if we stay healthy. And the city's going to be really excited. And I'm not going to say any more than that because I wouldn't want anybody predicting my future over here right now either.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Thank you.